Hi, I'm Robbie Arnett.
And I'm Elizabeth Olsen. Welcome to Rally to Read 100. This month's theme is wellness.
And we're so excited to read our book, Hattie, Harmony, Worry Detective. In the book, Hattie's friends are all nervous about starting school, but she's able to help them overcome their fears and manage their worries. You'll love the awesome illustrations by Marissa Valdez and the helpful tips from Hattie.
But before we start reading, we want you to think about the things that made you nervous for the first day of school. Which characters in this story can you relate to the most? And how did you overcome your own fears? So make sure to pay attention to the techniques that Hattie Harmony teaches her friends and see if you can remember them at the end of the book.
So here we go. Hattie Harmony, Worry Detective, written by Elizabeth Olsen and Robbie Arnett, and illustrated by Marissa Valdez. Read with permission from Penguin Random House. The first day of school had finally arrived. Some kids were excited and a little worried. Luckily, Wildwood Elementary had Hattie Harmony, Worry Detective. Hattie had many tools up her sleeve, and she was ready to get to work. Bring, bring.
Hattie Harmony, Worry Detective. How can I help solve your worries today?
Hattie, it's Pearl Peppercorn. I'm terribly worried about my first day of school. I have nervous butterflies flying all around my belly. What if no one plays with me at recess? What if I don't make any new friends?
Hattie put on her trusty Worry Detective tool belt.
Don't you worry.
She said,
Meet me at the flagpole in front of school. I'll be there just as soon as you can say,
"Worry, worry, go away. There's no time for you today." It sounded like a case of the first day jitters. As soon as she saw Pearl, Hattie pulled out two big nets. Hattie gave one net to Pearl and kept the other for herself. Pearl was confused.
The butterflies aren't outside.
Pearl said.
They're inside my belly.
But Hattie was already swinging her net. A whoosh,
Whoosh,
whoosh, whoosh. The butterflies danced with the birds, boogied with the bees, slept in the grass, and even climbed up the trees. Pearl and Hattie were having so much fun catching and releasing the butterflies that suddenly Pearl realized.
Wait a minute.
Pearl said as she rubbed her belly.
I don't feel the butterflies anymore.
Hooray!
That's right.
Said Hattie.
If we focus on our movement and try to live in the moment, our worries can fly away.
With Hattie's help, Pearl was now ready to start her first day of school.
Thank you, Hattie Harmony.
Pearl said. The school bell rang. Ding, ding, ding. Just as soon as Hattie sat down at her table, her friend, Seymour Swiggletooth, scooted right next to her.
Psst. Hattie, I don't know what I'll do if Mrs. Rivers calls on me.
Whispered Seymour.
What if I don't know the answer? What if I have to stand up in front of the whole entire class? Oh, Hattie, my legs feel like Jell-O.
Don't you worry.
Hattie said.
I'll find the right tool just as soon as you can say,
"Worry, worry, go away. There's no time for you today." Hattie searched her trusty Worry Detective tool belt.
Aha!
She knew just what she needed to solve this case. In a flash, she pulled out one of her favorite tools, Squishy Ball.
What? This is an emergency.
Seymour squealed.
I don't have time to play with a ball.
Oh, but this ball is special.
Said Hattie.
Go ahead. Give it a squeeze.
Seymour squeezed, and he squeezed, and he squeezed.
It's working.
Seymour cheered.
I don't feel so tense. But how did you do it?
You did it.
Hattie said.
By tensing other muscles and squeezing Squishy Ball, you told your worried mind to relax and take a break.
Thank you, Hattie. Now I'm ready to raise my hand in class.
Said Seymour.
Can I keep it?
It's yours.
Hattie said. Recess was finally here. Hattie and Pearl played one of their favorite games, tag. Hattie chased Pearl through the playground, around the swings, and up the slide.
Come and get me.
Pearl shouted, but Hattie was worried.
Zoom,
Zoom, zoom. She had never climbed to the top of the big slide before.
What if I slide too fast? Or what if I fall off? What if I don't like it?
Hattie asked.
Hattie, you're the bravest person I know. You can do anything.
Brave people don't always feel brave inside.
Hattie whispered.
I feel scared.
Hattie searched her tool belt. In a flash, she pulled out Miss Mirror. Hattie saw fear in her eyes, but then she smiled and said to herself,
I am scared, but I can do it.
You got this, Hattie. Worry, worry, go away. There's no time for you today. Whoosh!
Hattie, you did it!
Pearl cheered.
You conquered your fear.
Even Hattie sometimes needed a reminder that having courage means facing our fears and pushing through them. The first day of school had come to an end. But Duncan Del Mar panicked as all the buses arrived at the pickup zone. There were so many. A bus over here, a bus over here, a bus over there, a bus over here, a bus over here.
I can't remember which is mine. My heart is racing. How will I ever get home?
Said Duncan. Help,
Don't worry.
said Hattie.
We'll find your bus just as soon as you can say,
Worry, worry, go away. There's no time for you today. Hattie searched through her trusty worry detective tool belt. She searched and searched, but then she realized.
We don't need anything from my tool belt. We already have everything we need. We do?
Asked Duncan.
You bet we do. One of our greatest tools is something we do all the time without even thinking about it. We breathe.
Hattie shut her eyes and slowly breathed in through her nose. 1, 2, 3, and slowly breathed out through her mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now you try.
Hattie said to Duncan. Duncan breathed in. 1, 2, 3. Duncan breathed out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, those breaths made my heart slow down. I can think more clearly now.
Said Duncan.
And look, there's my bus. When we take a moment to breathe in and breathe out, we can slow down all of the racing thoughts in our mind.
Hattie said.
The first day of school was a blast.
Pearl exclaimed.
We learned so much.
Hattie said.
Sometimes our worries can seem bigger than they really are. But as long as we remember that our minds are very, very powerful, and now that we have the tools to practice, we can conquer anything. Oh, and one more thing.
Hattie smiled.
If you ever need me, you can always call your friend, Hattie Harmony, Worry Detective. Well, we hope that you loved Hattie Harmony, Worry Detective. We were inspired to write this story because growing up, we both had a lot of first day of school jitters and wanted to create a fun character that could teach kids positive ways to manage their own anxiety and fear.
We hope that you loved the book, and if you want to read more about Hattie and her friends, check out the sequel, Hattie Harmony, Opening Night.
Thanks for reading along with us, and we are so excited for you and your class to read 100 books as part of the Rally to Read 100 challenge.
Good luck and happy reading.